guys. Okay, I'm not going far today. I'm going to Hilperton, which is in Trowbridge, so about 10-15 minutes, which is lovely. That's a beautiful day, so looking forward to the session. I'm going to see what sounds like a really lovely German Shepherd called Chewie. So I'm imagining it's a long-haired one with that name, who knows. And apparently over friendly with people, loves everybody, but we've got a bit of an issue with dog reactivity, and if she's off the lead she wants to rush over to every dog, and yeah, she's a bit too much. So we've got to chill her out around other dogs. And the other thing which is interesting, because I have seen quite a few of them, but it's not the most common of issues. Quite common in collies, but you can see it in any breed of dog, especially dogs that like to control things, which is why it is quite prevalent in herding breeds. So she's basically got a light obsession. So completely fine if there's no sun. You'd never know there's anything wrong, but as soon as the sun comes out, then you get those patterns of light on the floor, she is going nuts. And yeah, I would imagine barking, jumping, fixating, all of those things that you just don't want, especially now it's sunny most days at the moment. We're having some lovely sunshine, which is great, but presumably not so great when you've got a dog with a light fixation. So yeah, we need to get that sorted out quick smart. It's not good to for dogs to have these obsessive compulsive behaviors. Obviously not fun for us, but when they're in that state, they're not really present. They lose all focus and just become completely obsessed with whatever it is they are fixating on. So we have got to snap her out of that, because it's just, yeah, it's a stress state. It's not fun for the dog. I know sometimes it can look funny, and it might appear that they're enjoying themselves, but they're really not. It's a control issue, and it's very frenzied. So they're not actually enjoying themselves. They're just in this absolute kind of panic, really. So yeah, we really need to sort that out. Now I've got Hector with me today, who'll probably already be there, because I had to just pop home between. I had a training session earlier, and then I've had to pop home because I am pet sitting a friend's dog at the moment. So I had to quickly pop home and let the dog out and play with it for a bit, and then come back to this session. So I'm going to be about 20 minutes late, but Hector will have started things off. I just asked him to come because obviously I don't currently have a stooge dog, so he has brought Lockie so that we can do some work with the dog reactivity when we do the walking part of the session. So that's very kind of him to join me in the session. So yeah, so he might have already done some work with people knocking on doors. I'm not sure. We'll see how she is when I walk in, and take some lovely videos, and I will get back to you after. We've got no barking, so presumably I think Hector's done a bit of work. Hello, hi. Oh, there she is. Oh, love her. Oh, we're very excited. Okay, no, that's fine. We're going to go through that anyway. Love her. Yeah, just let her go. That's fine. We'll just ignore her for a bit. Okay, she's just very overexcited about the whole thing. Oh my goodness. My friends make her in. Yes. Just say no to first. I say just don't look at her. Yes. Right, so stay again. Stay. Beautiful. Right, now pick the lead up as she comes up. Beautiful. Beautiful. Right, don't hold it tight. That's it. But just give a pop if you need to. It's always pop, relax. It's never restrain. That's beautiful. Wow. How does that feel compared to normal answering the door? Oh, amazing. Amazing. I've only seen this on television. Yeah, she's just watching.
We lost the board.
Oh, crumbs.
5 minutes of the walk this morning, and even though it was slightly cloudy,
yeah, she's really
there
fixated.
was still enough, you know, for a slight shadow. So that was it. I couldn't distract her.
Yeah, she's just absolutely.
Her favourite little treats when we go out. She just wasn't interested.
Yeah, it's really stressing her, isn't it? truly feels easier than usual. It's amazing. It's amazing. Everything's amazing today, Hector. It's our word of the day. So even though she can see the lights, she is still listening to everything I want from her, which tells me she is not in that crazy frenzy state over it, because otherwise we wouldn't have any listening at all.
This morning
but
there was
she
nothing.
is just following. Come! Yes, good girl, good girl. Well done, well done. And what we're going to have to do to replace the lights is work her.
Yeah.
Yeah, you need to be coming out here and working.
Yep.
That's it, a little bit more. Okay. And then you're just gonna walk backwards and say, come. Chewie, come. Yes, good girl. Good girl. And treat. Right, you want your treat ready?
I want my treat
for when she gets to you. She'll tell you what's much easier with this. Wow.
Good boy, good boy.
Tight left-hand circles are really good. Did you see that? Yeah. Because I'm making her heel with my legs. Is that what I'm doing? Yeah? And she's barely moving. Look at that. Yeah. She's so good. Here we go. Yes, good girl. Good girl. So the yes comes at the moment of decision making. Yeah. She made the decision to do the right thing, and in that moment I said yes. So she knows that was the good choice. Yeah. Yeah. Stay. 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 Good stay. Mate. She's like the best dog ever. Oh, Chewie, you're too good. Yes, you are. Right, come. Yes.
I still want to feel that smudge.
But she's just following.
This is Smudge coming. Smudge is her best buddy.
Oh, right, okay, that's going to be interesting then.
Yep.
Should we come? Yes. Good, that was perfect. Well done. Absolute perfection. Right, walk towards me. Yes, and she's following you now, which is awesome. Turn around and walk the other way. Right, every time you turn, you're either saying heel or come.
Okay.
Because what I want to happen is I want to be correcting. I think we do in the house, but out here, I'd rather we just work her butt off.
Yep.
Okay guys, I forgot to do the video on my way home today, so so I'm doing it now instead, sat at home, so I can actually look at the camera for once. Although it doesn't look like I'm looking at the camera, but I am. Anyway, Chewie was gorgeous. Definitely very high intensity. She is living really high up at the moment. So we did a lot of work on calming her down. We've noticed very much that the lounge and the garden and the hallway are more of the trigger areas for the lights on the floor. So she's not going to be in those areas on her own anymore, because obviously if we're not there to deal with it, if we're not there to stop her and correct it, she's going to keep doing it. It's just going to get more and more conditioned. So that's the first thing we've put in place, obviously, is let's not have her on her own there, because otherwise we can't teach her not to do it. And then obviously we've put some corrections in place for when she is doing the light chasing, which were working really well. She's actually a really easy dog to work with. She's very, very clever. She was picking everything up phenomenally quickly, and we did get her a lot calmer, because I think she's not used to just chilling in the house. She's used to attention seeking and getting attention, so she's used to getting cuddles when she wants them and played with, and just generally given attention whenever she's asking for it. So that's keeping her at this high intensity level. So now that the owners know not to do that, and that we want to provide all the good things in life when she's calm and not when she's hyped up, that's going to really help with all of that. So a lot of leadership work needs to be done, a lot of calming work in the house, which she was responding to really well. And then we had a fantastic walk. She was still looking at the lights on the floor when we were out in the field, but what I was loving is when we were putting the work in and doing the training on the long line and the directional changes that are so important, and just keeping her focus. Although she was still looking at the light, she was instantly responsive. So already her owner was saying that's a lot better, because normally she's just, you know, there's no just no focus at all. You can't get her attention. She doesn't listen to anything. She's just, you know, on the lights. Whereas what we did in the field, she was looking at them a bit, but she was instantly responsive to anywhere we wanted to go, to her recall. She did absolutely brilliantly. And we didn't spend a huge amount of time, because she's the sort of dog that, because she has been living really high up, if we'd have spent like an hour with her out there, it would have been way too much. So she needed time to decompress. So they're going to be working on things with a little and often approach, so that she's not having time to get herself all hyped up and silly and stop listening. We want to keep her conditioned that she always listens. So rather than keep doing it until she loses the plot and loses interest, we do it while she's really happy and while she's listening and while she's focused, and then we stop before she gets to a point of losing interest or getting overstimulated and just being really fixated on the lights. We did see a few dogs and she didn't do the behaviour that she normally does. So I think that's probably to do with the fact that I was there maybe, and she was feeling a lot more confident because she knew that I wasn't going to let her get away with anything. And so she's got that nice leadership that's making her feel more secure. And she hadn't previously been using a long line, which obviously means that we can stop her if she wants to rush to another dog and bark and get silly. So now that her owner knows exactly how to do all of this, I really think she's such a good dog. She's very sweet, lovely natured, and really, really switched on. So I honestly don't think it's going to take her very long at all to be very different. So I am really looking forward to doing the follow-up session with her and finding out how she's doing. But so far, so good. Really great session.